this is show number 25 of the Odd News Service. Got 8 stories that I pulled from the interwebs. As you notice, the
weblets.
Yeah, the pickings were pretty slim this week. So
Yeah.
Had to stretch. I've got some stories that are not funny that, So, you do what you got to do.
Yeah, you know it.
Oh, there's that stupid buzz again.
A fly in my ear.
Stupid buzz. Now it's gone.
It
Weird.
is.
All right, let me do the...
There it is again.
Something's going on.
Boogity.
I hear movement upstairs, and then I hear the fly. Anyway, all right, back into the show. If it comes back, we'll kill it later. Can you go upstairs and kill your parents? That way we have quiet for our show.
I told you I would later.
Seriously.
Me love.
You're so selfish.
Lasagna.
My gosh.
Turkey stroganoff.
I miss them. I miss old turkey stroganoff since he's left.
Oh, man.
All right, so... intro. That's what I was going to do. I forgot where I was for a moment.
You like the old man whistle?
Yeah. That's really good. I can't whistle. Like, my whistle's like super high pitched and super shrill.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do it very well.
I remember old man, and I'd hear him. You'd go like, you're like, oh, I wonder if anybody's in the bathroom. You'd open it, on Sunday morning, there'd be an old man in there.
It's because he's probably been in there for 30 minutes peeing.
Yeah, he's just whistling, I'm like, I'll wait. I'll wait.
I remember one time me and my brother, this isn't church story, this is, we were at the theater, and we go in to use the bathroom after the show, and there's a guy standing there, and of course he's got his hand up on the wall, which I always think is ridiculous, because, people put their boogers up there, and it's like, so gross.
Yeah.
But he's got his hand up on the wall, so he's in a relaxed pose.
Yeah.
He's peeing when we come in, so there you can hear the pee. I go, I'm done. My brother goes, he's done. We're washing our hands and leaving.
Going?
He's still going the whole time, and it's a steady stream. I hope he was playing a prank on us, but it was the awesomest thing I've ever seen. I was like, man, that dude's bladder must reach all the way down into his foot.
Sir, you've won Stream of the Week.
It was unbelievable. Yeah, I'll never forget that. Yeah, it was
Strength and endurance. Use this $10 at Dunkin' Donuts well, sir. You've earned it. Stream of the Week.
Man, it's unbelievable.
Brought to you by Google.
By Google.
Stream it.
And what's the one that does everybody? Is it Monster that's always sponsoring everybody? Monster. Brought to you by Monster.
Yeah, Monster. Or nowadays, I see Jimmy John's on tons of stuff.
Red Bull.
Red Bull's on everything, too, yeah.
Yep.
I would say even Red Bull, yeah. Red Bull.
Okay.
Monster.
Intro.
Red Bull.
I was going to do the intro. The standard, please, I don't like to beg, but please hit subscribe. Please tell your friends about the channel. Please tell your grandma about the channel. She'll probably enjoy it more than your friends. Actually, nobody will probably enjoy it. But anyway, if you like the show, click subscribe. If you don't like the show, click subscribe. That's it, right? Is there anything else? Oh, yeah, check the links below for the news articles. I always have them down in the description. Down there, pointing to help you in the audience, because you don't know. What are you doing? Frame this, please. Get this in the shot. Thing from here up.
Baby.
So I'll start it with our first story.
All right.
All right, the 2020 Ig Nobel prizes, Ig Nobel, Ig Nobel, announced in a virtual ceremony, included awards for researchers who made knives out of frozen poop.
Okay.
A team of scientists who had an alligator shout after inhaling helium, which I definitely would love to hear an alligator shout first off, just to hear him shout, and then on helium, no less. So this is given
That's
out.
Weird.
I guess these things are given out. Let's see. It's called the Satirical Journal Annals of Improbable Research in a ceremony at Harvard.
Oh yeah.
So they do it in a virtual thing. So I don't know how they get their find this weird stuff, because the Material Science Prize was awarded to a Kent State University team who crafted knives from their own frozen feces as a means of investigating an ethnographic account of an Inuit man who claimed to have made a knife from his own frozen poop. Now, these kids are going to get out of college and wonder why they can't find a job in their field. They're going to go to a business. Well, what's your degree in? Well, I know how to make my poop into a frozen knife.
That's right.
I did lots of experiments with that.
That's right.
Yeah. You'd think that would be better for art class, because if you can shape the poop into the... Never mind.
Using your own using any. That's just strange.
It is.
And
just doing it because some guy said he did it. I mean, I don't know if that's always a good method for... This guy said he made a knife out of frozen feces and he used it as a tool to carve out the animals and the trees.
I'll believe everything that I read and hear because I try it and I can do it.
Right. Well,
even if I fail.
Apparently they tried it and it didn't work. A group of researchers from Austria and Japan received the Acoustics Prize for putting the alligator in the helium-filled box and having it vocalize. And like I said, I've never even heard one vocalize.
I haven't either.
It's not like they're loud creatures. They're more known for sneaking up on you.
No, man.
They probably have voices that are like, like Mike Tyson's.
Give me that crawfish. Gonna eat that frog.
Yeah, the most innocuous voice ever.
Hello. I'm starving. I only had 2 crickets. Look how big I am.
What was I going to say? The Peace Prize went to the governments of India and Pakistan for having their diplomats surreptitiously ring each other's doorbells in the middle of the night and then run away before anyone had a chance to answer the door in a reported 2018 incident. Now that would be funny. I didn't know that happened.
That is funny.
The 2 ambassadors ring the door.
Ding dong.
Hid in the bushes. At least they didn't like flaming bag of poo on there. That would be even better. Oh.
That's great, man.
So our next one, and this one has a video with it. I don't know if we'll be able to see it, but I'll put it up in the background while we're talking about it. Yeah, it'll be on the green screen here, along with whatever sky cityscape I can come up with from my pictures. Okay. But this one is police from Missouri shared body cam footage of a failed attempt to capture an uncatchable pig that has been wandering the community for days. This is the Springfield, Missouri. Said the footage was filmed when officers were summoned to the area of Atlantic and Maine where the pig was spotted running loose. Police said the pig has been spotted numerous times over the course of recent days but has always evaded capture. He's been dubbed the uncatchable pig, and despite multiple attempts from officers and animal control to nab him, he remains elusive. So I did watch the video.
Yeah.
And it's you can't really see the officers, like it's not like they're grabbing for him or anything. You just see this pig.
The Benny Hill music.
Yeah. And they're all fast motion. Run through the doors.
Mm-hmm.
That would be great.
Boom.
Yeah. They would. What a weird show that one was. But anyway, it just shows them like the thing looks like a dog or something. It's kind of looking at him like playful, and then just runs off like it doesn't. It's not gonna let him catch him.
That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, so they haven't been able to get him.
So how long was Rosie O'Donnell on the loose?
Oh,
Hey-o,
it's been a while.
Babba dabba 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 zing.
Yeah, we haven't
Hippity
brought
boppity
her
flip.
up since the early episodes. Now
That's right.
going back ways for the old Rosie gags.
That's right.
Yep.
I can say whatever I want about her, just not about Chris O'Donnell. He's a cherished treasure of American theater. Go ahead.
I'm Robin. Dang it.
I'm Robin. You can't stop me, and I don't care what you say. Look at my tights.
I'll do a backflip right here. Can't stop me.
Back of the hand. Back of the hand.
Kapow. Kablam.
High kick.
Oh, poor Chris O'Donnell. Oh, this was fun. This has another video with it, which again I'll put up here, but you couldn't see it very well. But an Alabama woman shared video of the surprising sight that greeted her when she looked out into the Hurricane Sally flooded front yard. Mm-hmm. An alligator having a swim. So,
well, yeah.
It's like, it's water.
It's free for all.
Yeah, so she saw it going down the street, and it was big. She says, oh my gosh, this is outside of our window, she said in the footage. It's a 10 or 12-foot alligator. Bennett said this one alligator isn't the only dangerous wildlife she's seen. Poisonous snakes and other various critters out in the water. Yeah, you know, flooding, it basically turns the whole world into an alligator's
Well, yeah, what
oyster.
are they supposed to do? You know?
Just stay into the rivers and the lakes that they're used to. They got to go chasing the waterfalls, man. I don't want no scrub.
What are they talking about? Is that group, those lonely crocodiles?
The lonely
Oh, TLC was so good.
I miss them. One Eye, Pinky, Blinky, whatever the other one was.
And it did sound, when she rapped, it sounded like she was on helium, just like that alligator.
I don't find it surprising if you don't have the G's to please me and bounce from here to the coast of overseas.
It did.
She had a high little
what was
tiny
it?
voice.
Left Eye or something? I can't remember.
Left Eye Lopez or something?
Yeah, she had that nickname. Did she? She passed away.
Yes.
Yeah.
She was either dating or married to, I think, an NFL player or a well-known athlete or something.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Yeah.
Too bad. It was a while ago, so it's not too soon, I don't suppose.
No, it's been a while.
I love picking on dead people, you know. It's like Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away.
She did, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not going to make any jokes.
No.
Nope, not going to make any jokes.
But in 12 years or what, you know, how many, whatever years they say is enough, 17, I can't remember what it is. There's an exact, you know, moment where you can say something a certain amount of years that have passed to where even if they get upset, it's like, well, you waited the allotment.
Yeah.
You waited that time.
I made it through the official. It's 14 seconds after the
it's
official.
Like, hey, man,
clock.
13 years and 3 months.
That's it.
Dude, you can't catch me.
Fair game. The license is up.
Yep.
If
they came up with an actual number, I think that's pretty funny.
Now, this one was kind of a strange story. A study jointly funded by the European Union and the Japanese government, two folks that really go together well, suggests that robots programmed with the ability to carry on conversations can positively impact the mental health of seniors in care homes. That is insane. Nobody wants to hear my stories. It's like the sad. I feel sad that we have to have robots programmed because maybe their kids won't come visit.
Is that not Futurama come to life?
It seems like it.
Something like that, you know? Like,
it
that's
really does.
so them.
Or like I'm thinking of the Saturday Night Live thing where they had the Alexa, only it was called something else. It would answer to any name.
Yeah.
That was even remotely close to Alexa. And it was for
Adelaide.
Yeah, it was for old folks. That was the idea. It was for old people. And it would listen to their stories and make noises at the appropriate times.
That's good.
Yeah, so the guy was telling the stories like, And yeah, and then we went down to the she goes, you know, it was funny.
That's pretty funny.
It was a good sketch. But
that's not up there with Oops, I Crap My Pants.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
It's there.
It's a funny one though. That's a good idea.
It was a good bit. But yeah, so they're making it a reality. Apparently somebody decided they're going to run with that and make these robots that they can put in rest homes too.
Run as far as you can.
Yeah, keep the elderly company. I'm not going to read this whole article because it's a pretty long news article, but that's the gist of it.
If you're elderly and watching this, feel free to go ahead and sleep for a second. We support you.
Yeah. Take a nap.
All right, wake up. Next story. Ding, ding, ding.
Almost woke me up.
My bad.
Police in Britain responded to an early morning call from a man who became trapped in a pair of handcuffs in an apparent case of romance gone awry. This kind of reminds me of the police officer who locked himself in his handcuffs, so he says.
Hey, man.
Mm-hmm.
You have good days.
You have really good days. I mean, he didn't call until they had to get him out of them.
Yeah.
You know. The Greater Manchester Police's Rockdale station said the officers responded to a home at 4:30 a.m. Friday to help a couple having difficulty with a pair of handcuffs. This is the tweet. Male phone, or whatever it was, Facebook. Male phone requested help as his girlfriend had locked him in some handcuffs and they couldn't now find the key. Oh, it was a tweet. The department's tweet said. Wanted police as he feared the fire brigade would cut them and they were expensive.
Dude.
Police said the man was released from the cuffs, but the department did not say whether the expensive restraints were damaged in the rescue. Wow, I didn't know those were expensive. I've never. Because the ones I've always had were plastic ones for the.
Yeah, what were they just talking about?
Things.
Were they just talking about just handcuffs though?
I'm. That's what they're saying. That doesn't mean that's what. I think maybe didn't it say
These
restraints?
diamond encrusted, gold plated handcuffs.
Yeah, handcuffs. They must be expensive if they're for that kind of activity, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they're more.
You know, I don't know about a lot of that stuff in that world. I'll just be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of that stuff that I found out from working at fast food places, you know, and working with a lot of different people.
Yeah.
From a lot of different backgrounds,
Mm-hmm.
who do a lot of different weird things behind
Yeah.
closed doors.
Yeah. I get the idea.
Dude, that's some of that stuff is. You're like, it costs what?
Yeah.
Like I'm blown away by. I don't even want to mention what some of the stuff is, but I'm like, it's that much, like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
For some of that stuff, more for some of the other. But I just couldn't believe it, man.
No. Makes you want to start a business, doesn't it?
Yeah. Bunch of toilet paper rolls and a
Deviant's Delight.
yeah
That'd be the name of the store.
paper clips and
Deviant Delight.
aluminum foil and butter, and you got it.
Oh man.
Oh, hey, baby, these are going to be $25 a piece.
No. I don't want to know. Anyway.
I made it with the knife that I made for my frozen poop. I just cut it right out.
Gotta keep it frozen.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it frozen.
That's right.
You leave it out past midnight, it turns back into regular poop. But,
Just like a gremlin.
Yeah.
And your mother-in-law.
Whoa.
Hell.
Australian air carrier Qantas, I don't know how to pronounce that, announced that a 7-hour scenic quote-unquote flight to nowhere will take off and land at the same airport amid interstate travel restrictions during the coronavirus pandemic. It's sold out in 10 minutes.
So they're just flying around?
They're flying in a big circle, 7-hour circle.
Okay.
The unusual flight is scheduled to depart out from Sydney on October 10th and return on the same day, making absolutely no stops while promising passengers low-level scenic views over Uluru and the Great Barrier Reef, among other spots. Buyers quickly snatched up the 134 available seats, priced between $575 and $2,765, depending on the seating class, a Qantas spokeswoman told Reuters. Passengers are set to travel on a wide-body Boeing 787, normally used for long-distance international
This is Australia?
travel. Yeah. Said it's, quote, it's probably the fastest-selling flight in Qantas history, the spokeswoman added.
Mm-hmm.
Quote, people clearly miss travel and the experience of flying. If the demand is there, we'll definitely look at doing more of these scenic flights while we all wait for borders to open. Crazy.
That's unbelievable, man.
Yeah. That's expensive, too. I mean, I get it, 7 hours of jet fuel. But, yeah, $585 for a cabin seat and on a flight to nowhere, 7-hour
Dude,
flight.
couldn't you do that a lot? Just, I know it sounds funny, a hot air balloon. Just do a hot air balloon. It's
think
way
of-
cheaper.
And you'd see,
You could
know,
see the same type of stuff. You'd be closer to it, actually.
yeah, and you could breathe the fresh air.
And you wouldn't have to be up there for 7 hours. You'd be
No.
up there for like a 1 or 2.
Yeah, I've never done a hot air balloon. Have you?
No.
I would like to.
I've always thought it'd be, pretty cool, and like might be the way I die. I don't know.
It could be. I've seen videos. Is that a power line we're drifting toward? No.
No, don't worry about it.
Just don't look. Close your eyes.
It's 2020. It's probably just a giant spider web.
Okay, so jump right before we hit the cable. I don't think that's going to work.
This is routine. It wasn't in the training. It's routine.
Aim for the bushes.
They didn't teach us this.
No. Yeah, they put this cable up. Can't you steer? Do you see any steering wheel on this? We go where the wind blows. That's it. It's blowing
Didn't
us
you go
right
to
toward
Boy
death.
Scouts?
Yeah. Go the other way.
Wrong kind of gas, brother.
All right, here's the next story. A 60-year-old man. Oh, this story was interesting because the headline is what grabbed me. A Massachusetts man dies hiking in New Hampshire. That was the headline. And I thought to myself, why don't they just say a man died while hiking? But they had to put in that it's a because you put that in if like a Massachusetts man dies hiking in New Hampshire, and now the two states have gone to war because it's like, New Hampshires are
that's ridiculous.
They're outraged because this Massachusetts man was in their woods and died.
No, it was a Massachusetts man.
Yeah, it's like, why do we care that he was from Massachusetts?
What did he look like? Black, white, Chinese?
He was a Massachusetts man.
It's like Barney Fife.
He was a Massachusetts man.
That's what they've been doing at the
Andy.
Not to make too much light of this because I'm, obviously the family's upset, and a man died, but the funeral, old Andy, he was a Massachusetts man all the way.
He was a Massachusetts man. He had that big M on his forehead.
And I'm thinking of like a Michigan man, like Jim Harbaugh's a Michigan man.
He's a Michigan man.
Yeah, he came from Michigan man. Massachusetts man.
I'm a lumberjack man. Boom. Yeah. You put anything in front of man and you can make it sound manly.
Yeah, and that sounds like he probably died of natural causes. He was out and he collapsed.
Let's just say like, I'm a sauteing man.
Saute.
Flipping it.
Sizzle.
What are you doing there with your hand? What are you talking about? Sizzle.
I don't know what you mean. Sizzle, shake.
I was thinking of
sunshine.
Thinking of that
Rain.
What are you doing?
Sunshine, rain.
This is like a bad drama, like high school drama class. This has gone wrong.
I was always the funniest in my drama class.
There's no comedians in drama.
What do you think this is?
Can't be funny and serious at the same time.
It's not possible.
Jeez.
Oh,
You're not James Woods, best actor of all time.
Well, this one was more of like a this last. I think this is our last one. Yeah, this last one was a more of like a. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a really long article with a lot of narrative, and I'm going to throw all that out. The main point of this next story is to point out the simple fact that there are now things called speakeasy gyms. So gyms that have gone underground, black market gyms. Hey man, hey, shh, hey, psst. You want to work out?
You want to curl this 10-pounder? Because if you like that, I got a 15 and 20 in the trunk.
Yeah. Dumbbells, got the set. Shh.
Hey, that's 2 sets, bro. There's 2 sets.
Yeah,
Give it back.
Yep. Come on now. Come on. Yep. Wipe it down when you're done. Wipe it when you're done. You got your sweat on it. Wipe it off.
I gave you those baby wipes for a reason.
Yeah, this whole setup. She's talking about her friend and this and that, and then she quoted these folks that are on Reddit channels looking for gyms that were open that aren't supposed to be open. I just thought that was hilarious because the one gal, the story was that they were on the street and if somebody went in the gym, she asked the trainer, "Oh, I didn't realize you guys were open," and he just, "We're not open." Kind of like, move along. We're not open. We're not. You saw nothing here. Just,
man,
what have we come to as a society where you have to sneak into a gym? You actually have to sneak in to get healthy.
That's hilarious. It's really weird. It's really weird.
And then the police came and they shoved cookies in everyone's mouths.
You eat that. Will be fat.
Yeah, you eat that and you swallow it.
I want to be fat.
I'm gonna go home and eat some broccoli when I'm done with this. If you do, we'll follow you home.
Broccoli. Get the long stick.
Beat the broccoli out of him. Beat it out of him. Just the
Get the
dumbest
feather.
I just couldn't believe that.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, I thought so.
It's funny though. It is. It's humor. It's like a Looney Tunes thing. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah,
man.
it's actually it's one of those things where you're like, the reality is funnier than fiction.
Yeah.
It's definitely stranger than fiction for sure.